How do I start this video? Oh yeah, Six Flags, what are you smoking? Because whatever it is, it's damaging. Hey, what's going on guys? It's the Coaster Chal, and welcome to another video. Now today is about news that came out yesterday which just struck me so much. Six Flags are according to rumours, this is nothing confirmed. I just want to exclaimer, this is not confirmed. Just point that out. Six Flags are in talks to buy Seaworld. So that includes Seaworld Orlando, Seaworld San Diego, Seaworld San Antonio, Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and Sesame Place. Now, first of all, if this is confirmed and they do manage to get talks done, this means Six Flags will have the rights to Sesame Street and the Sesame Street characters because of Sesame Place. If they don't, then I'll have to retheme Sesame Place into a completely new park. One of the bad things about this is, I guess, if Sesame Place goes and Six Flags buys SeaWorld and the Sesame Street characters go, then Orlando's Sesame Street themed area will be changed after a year of operation. But not only that, but the beauty of SeaWorld will be just gone. It's like, the beauty is going, and there's no stopping it from going. It's like watching Shambhala being shipped to Cedar Point, a coaster they don't need. No apologies to Cedar Point fanboys, just my opinion. Alright? Shut up. But anyway, I personally think that SeaWorld's beauty, I don't think Six Flags will maintain that beauty of SeaWorld, because the most beautiful thing about the Six Flags parks is Magic Mountain's sort of fountain area with the American flags over the top, and you've got the tower over the top, Tatsu in the background, and you've got the New Revolution going through. That whole sort of landscape, that's the most beautiful thing I can think of as Six Flags. The rest of it is just ride after ride after ride after ride after ride. 1 hour later. After ride after ride after ride after ride after ride.
2,000 years later.
After ride.
3,000 years later.
Bit of theming here and there. After ride after ride after ride after ride. So it's not exactly the most pristine parks in the world, Six Flags. There's more beautiful parks out there. Portaventura. The main thing is, SeaWorld already have some massive projects in the works. I mean, these are just leaks from as far as I know. I mean, there was an Instagram post about San Antonio's rumoured wooden coaster, GCI or Gravity Group. Apparently the leaks were true, and that is going down in 2020, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But you got other great coasters that have been rumoured with the leaks that came out. Busch Gardens Williamsburg doing a multi-launch. Tampa doing RMC Gwazi. That one could not be rumoured enough. That's all but confirmed because of how much they highlighted it. Think about it. Gwazi will be turned into a hybrid as it has had a rocky ride. Hybrid, rocky. You didn't do a very good job of hiding that, did you? Whenever you play Chinese Whispers or whenever you play a secret game, they are the worst players at that game. Trust me. SeaWorld San Antonio's wooden coaster. Of course, SeaWorld San Diego have already confirmed now that they're adding the Horizon from the Skywalk Horizon model known as Tidal Twister. That's confirmed now for 2019. You know, and in Orlando with their launch coaster rumoured to be Vekoma. It's one of those things where you just, why would you let go of that unless you change the launch coaster to a max force? It's like, you think of SeaWorld, they add some brilliant original rides. Six Flags is like, hey, this ride works, let's take it to 6 other parks. Let's give them the same experience instead of differentiating it. I know Magic Mountain's got 20 coasters, but The problem is, between Seaworld, they like to can't talk today. Differentiate big investments at different parks throughout the years. Six Flags, and this is not disrespectful in any way, no offence to Six Flags, but when all of your parks need feeding, you don't give bucket loads to Magic Mountain and just leave the others to have scraps or starve. Six Flags America and Six Flags St. Louis look like they haven't eaten in days, for God's sake. Years even. That's sort of why I think SeaWorld shouldn't be bought by Six Flags, because they'll lose the pristine, they'll lose their originality, they'll lose their attractions. But I guess with the Sesame Street, going back to the Sesame Street IP, if they were to own that, I guess it would improve the family factor, because you guys remember a few years ago when all the Scooby-Doo and the Looney Tunes, the original themed areas, was sort of going out there, and they were bringing in Bugs Bunny Boomtown, even from a while back. And of course they did some more recent Bugs Bunny Boomtowns for Mexico next year, and of course over Georgia back in 2014. So Looney Tunes is on the way out. I mean, I kind of think we need a mini funeral, but I don't think we've got time for that yet. We're going to have a private funeral service, and we're going to cremate Daffy Duck into the ocean and scatter Bugs Bunny's ashes down the rabbit hole. Hopefully Alice and the Mad Hatter will find it, and the White Rabbit. It's a weird one, this, because Looney Tunes is an iconic show, but and people think this, and I sort of start to believe them now. Looney Tunes are starting to get way past it. Sesame Street is the new family-themed areas that are going in at the parks. Portaventura's got a Sesame Ventura area. They're bringing in a Sesame Street dart ride next year, Portaventura, and I'll get onto that in January in my 2019 rides and attractions for Europe video. I'll be doing one for UK, Europe, USA, and the rest of the world, so stay tuned for that one. A little bit of a teaser there. In a way, it's sort of Sesame Street dominating the parks for the family market. Of course, you've got Camp Snoopy. That's Cedar Fair's thing. We don't want to steal their thing unless you're Magic Mountain fanboys and or Six Flags fanboys, and you want to say to them, let's make sure Cedar Fair goes out of business. They're not doing that at the minute. But personally, I personally think that Sesame Street in Six Flags would be a good move for the family market. But overall, I don't want Six Flags to buy SeaWorld. I know many of you out there are the same. I saw people's posts on Instagram. Please no, please God, pray no. And I was like that. I was literally kneeling on my knees praying, saying, "Dear God, please don't let Six Flags buy SeaWorld. SeaWorld's are beautiful parks. Six Flags will ruin that pristineness. Please." But no, I don't think this purchase will work. Of course, it is all, like I said at the start of the video, it's all rumour. It's not confirmed in any way possible. I can't stretch that enough. Again, exclaimer. But it should be an interesting development to see what's going to go down at Six Flags and SeaWorld. So there we go. So that's this video then. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you give that notification bell ring so you don't miss any extra YouTube content. And that means it's time to say one more thing. My name is Coasted Shell. Keep living the coastal life, my dudes, and I'll see you in the next video soon. It's 2018, and I doubt. There you go.